Gunshots erupted on the expressway between 79th and 83rd Streets. TJ had been shot, and although he was rushed to hospital, there was nothing that could be done, and he would pass away from his injuries.
Stop letting the real fool y'all, man. Like they snakes, man. Oh,
With the police using videos that Kane himself had posted online immediately before and after the murder to prove that he had been in the same type of vehicle as the one driven by the suspects, while holding the same type of weapon as used by the shooter. This is the tragic story of 800 TJ. 800 TJ was a drill rapper from Chicago's South Side, who originally hailed from the Burnside neighborhood, but had since become affiliated with the 800 set, a small but notorious faction originally from the Woodlawn neighborhood that's known to beef with nearly every set in the city. TJ had made a name for himself in the Chicago drill scene by pulling wild social media stunts.
30 shots up on my Glock on the back of fully on it. You know that. Slept in the same bed with the same I'm spinning on. Man, you better watch who you call your bro. Better don't play without getting sent home. Tyler got all the ops right now. Tell her pull up. We finna walk through that. No, you not. Hey, I'm my homie. I'm marching right now. We gonna walk through that. Man, on Calvary, we have to walk through here right now. So I'm finna get some gas. You got 5 minutes to get up here. Right now. You got 5 minutes to get your up here. You got 5 minutes. Oh, you know what that's at. Stop stupid, TJ. That's state. I'm smooth. Don't act stupid. You know what's going on. Smoking Tuka like an over.
Hey, stop saying you smoking Tuka. That's my cousin.
So,
fuck to right.
flip the camera. Let us see where you at.
One time.
Little boys like this, they just be needing some attention. That's all. They just need a little 10, 11 care. They need a girl, somebody come hug them, man. To let them know it's gonna be okay, man. Y'all don't mind my eyes. My eyes might be a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm off that donkey, man. This that grab a leaf right here. Let me show y'all a piece. Let me show y'all something that would change your life. Hold on. Y'all see this box right here? King size hemp papers, grab a leaf. They will change your life. Don't ever say I didn't put you on to nothing, man.
You don't know who outside.
When we outside, you don't even flip the camera.
Nobody outside. Fucking cop.
All right, look, hit the line.
Yeah, I'm finna get it back to slide.
Love, hit the
I'm in
line.
the same bed on the block. I'm spinning on.
You is, oh my God. Come on, man. Where we at, Snake? Where we at, Snake?
You say I'm in a Honda. Where you at?
You so do it your whole life.
Tell her bring that goof down trail. That ain't gonna make it that.
You just on Instagram antagonizing and arguing with your ops. Y'all ain't got no money to get. Y'all ain't got no job or nothing.
Why y'all got that clutch hand dumb? What the? That's that snake, man. Y'all gotta leave that alone, folks.
This would also include him openly talking about selling guns and robbing people of their guns. On July the 10th, 2024, the night before what would become TJ's final day on Earth, he would allegedly meet G. Kane, another Chicago rapper linked to a set called MCB from the Wild 100s area in the far south side of Chicago. The two were old friends, and in 2021, when TJ was locked up, G. Kane would even make a song titled Free TJ. While TJ would post himself on social media, listening to G. Kane's songs, rapping every word, clearly being a fan of his music.
Right.
However, this time, something would go left, and afterwards, TJ would hop on social media to brag how he had taken G. Kane's gun right from him.
This nigga talking about it. Hey, why y'all lying for, shorty? We don't even do that, blood. You don't let us popping this blood. Why is you lying?
Tell them stop flogging.
You talking about we stole your gun. How the fuck we steal your gun? Tell me how the fuck we steal your gun. We ain't steal and I didn't steal.
So get this, my uncle accidentally became a millionaire because of a bird and some walnuts. Long story short, he driving home from work and a bird flies through his window and try to steal the walnuts that he was eating. Out of nowhere, a drunk driver in an 18-wheeler truck comes out of nowhere, smacks his car, totals it, and he ends up in a hospital for 42 days. Now this is where it get better. He got a lawyer from Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury firm, and they handled all the paperwork, all the appointments, all the additional costs, and my uncle is now a millionaire living in Florida. So if you get seriously hurt, your case can be worth millions. Morgan & Morgan does not play around with lowball offers. They're the biggest for a reason. They've won a lot, and it only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case. They won $12 million in Florida and $26 million in Philly just for crash victims. That's 30 to 40 times what the insurance offered. If you are in an accident or if you're injured in any way, you should know how to protect your rights. Don't overthink it. Take action to protect your rights, and Morgan & Morgan will fight to get you the compensation you deserve if you become their client. And here's the best part. It's 100% free unless you win some money. If you think you got a case, you're just a few clicks away from changing your entire life. You can start your claim now at www.forthepeople.com/Mac or by scanning the QR code on the screen from your phone's camera.
You talking about you gave me the gun and I took off on your way and you tried to run back up on me and I upped on your way.
Get back, get back. What you do? Ball back, ball back.
What was he supposed to do? Get smoked? He's supposed to get smoked. So he gave you, he thought y'all was cool. You probably said, let me see your gun. He gave you the gun and you ran off. You just a broke weirdo, bro. That's all. You didn't even, my thing is, these niggas don't even be, you don't even robbing people, bro. You doing sneaky, conniving, little pussy ass, you know what I'm saying? For somebody that's supposed to be a rough, tough, savage, gangster, killer, driller, switcher on Fodell. You doing it on the low. You sneaking it. You snatching it and running. Like, that ain't tough. Then you gonna talk about he a bitch.
Got back.
What?
I was gonna pop your Franco grade. Hey, stop playing with me, little boy.
G. Kane would also jump on social media, furious about what had taken place, as he would give TJ exactly 48 hours to live.
I'm outside, Splash. You know what's going on. I'm not going in. 48 hours on my son. I don't get no piece of hype out there. They gonna read about it. I'm passionate.
TJ wasn't seemingly threatened, commenting on one of G. Kane's lives, how he took his gun and he doesn't even want it, while TJ's good friend and another up-and-coming drill rapper, 650 Lil Mike, would troll and comment how G. Kane had finally gotten the clout that he was looking for, further angering G. Kane, who once again promised how it would only take him 2 business days to get his revenge, while asking TJ to drop his location so they could meet man to man.
Oh, Mac, I'm steady telling you, let's do it. They steady telling me I'm shooting on my crib, like, it's scary. You know, Mac out on Zado Grave. And on Mac Grave, 48 hours. Like
He listening to Lil Jeff?
On my Baylor brother. Just drop a pen though, TJ. You want to talk? Mac, I just told y'all what's going on.
He listening. One thing I will say, he got a good ear for like the soundtrack, folks. He finna go slide. He picked somebody. That was a good song to play for. You picked the Slider himself, the Grim Reaper himself. You picked the Joker himself to listen to the song while you sliding on.
Got scared.
You got some sense.
Something not like that.
The following day, one user on the Chiracology subreddit would note how G. Kane had been outside looking for TJ since last night and was seemingly not giving up on finding him.
I asked him, what the f*** am I at? What the f*** TJ at? Tell him I'll be right back. They not out here. Hold on.
A few hours later, TJ would be riding on the Dan Ryan Expressway with Lil Mike streaming live as usual, while still dissing G. Kane, or Tyler as his real name is.
Thanks, Tyler. Thanks, Tyler.
Oh, that shit funny. It ain't making you bulletproof.
TJ would even joke how G. Kane was probably still watching him on live, calling him a 25-year-old goofy.
He's probably on my lap right now. You know that. Trying to join up. That shit. Tyler. 25-year-old goofy. Thanks, Tyler. They told her you thought was supposed to happen. You thought was gonna happen.
Meanwhile, people on TJ's live would comment how TJ's time was running up, with one person commenting how G. Kane was so angry that he was definitely trying to kill TJ, while another one noted how 24 hours had already passed, so G. Kane wasn't going to do anything. But perhaps the most ominous was a user called V-Lone Sean, who commented how somebody was on TJ's trail together with a coffin emoji, clearly insinuating that something very bad was about to happen to TJ. That comment would turn out to be prophetic, because not long after, around 5 p.m, gunshots erupted on the expressway between 79th and 80th.
That's spooky, bro. I ain't gonna lie. On your trail, while he on the freeway, on live, somebody commented on your trail, and a few minutes later he got killed. That's spooky, bro. That's spooky.
Clearly insinuating that something very bad was about to happen to TJ. That comment would turn out to be prophetic, because not long after, around 5 p.m, gunshots erupted on the expressway between 79th and 83rd Streets. TJ had been shot, and although he was rushed to hospital, there was nothing that could be done, and he would pass away from his injuries. Not long after, the news had already made it to social media, where people would comment how the summer was turning out to be a deadly one, as another Chicago drill rapper Lil Scoom had been killed only days before.
But last summer was wicked, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Last summer was crazy.
Another one, Bloodhound Lil Jeff, had died the previous month while trying to shoot someone himself. It also wouldn't take long for people to put 2 and 2 together and begin theorizing that TJ's death might be linked to the stolen gun. And only hours after TJ's death, G. Kane would hop on social media while holding a Draco and grinning like he just won the lottery, telling people to go check on TJ.
Oh, Taz, stop letting the real fool y'all, man. Like they snakes, man. Oh, Tay Gray, we real sharp.
These niggas,
ladies and
slow
gentlemen,
as hell.
We got him.
The fact that he got, bro, I want y'all to know, this rapper G. Kane, whatever his name is, folks, he got locked up for this murder. He's on camera with a Draco. They found 7.62 bullets in 800 TJ. 800 TJ just died. You recorded yourself looking for him. You gave him 48 hours to live. Somebody commented that they was following him, and then he died on the expressway a few minutes later. Then you got back on your live and said, I told you to stop playing with me. These niggas ain't snakes for real. I'm telling y'all, with the gun, you just... If that's not evil, gang, I don't know what to tell. And then on top of that, bro, all you did all that, gang, and then you told on yourself so you can go to jail. FBI, ain't gonna have the nerve to get in jail and be like, man, niggas is snitches, man. Something wrong with y'all, folks. I'm telling you.
Go ask about sharks. We heard on Tay Gray. I told y'all 24 hours. Call them, ask them what happened, what's wrong with them. Check on them. Check on that man. Check on that man, man.
And G. Kane wouldn't stop there, as he would go on a self-snitching marathon, continuously implicating himself in TJ's murder, starting the following day when he would drop a song and a music video titled Mr. 24, a reference to the fact that it had taken him less than 24 hours to get his revenge. G. Kane's followers were flabbergasted.
So you think you gon' get your gun took on live, kill your op on live, and then talk about how you did it on live, and then admit to doing it on live, and you think you're not gonna go to jail, and then you think you're gonna make songs about it, blow up as a rapper, and get rich from it?
Bruh. 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 Bruh.
I don't understand, like, something's not going on through your head. You're not thinking. You just do it. And that's a stupido.
by his brazenness, commenting on one of his Instagram lives how it's crazy if he really killed TJ because he hasn't shut up about it since, while another one would reply how his time was ticking, implying that it was only a matter of time before the cops would catch him. But Kane didn't seem bothered, as he would once again diss TJ by calling him a dead troll, while himself taking the trolling to another level by naming the live Big 800 Things and pinning a comment saying 800k, meaning 800 killer. As 2025 came around, Kane was seemingly so confident that nothing was going to happen to him that he would even make an appearance on DJ U's YouTube channel, giving him an interview where he would address the alleged robbery incident.
Yeah, over the summer, there was a situation that took place and was viral all over the Chicago blogs, at least. A guy, RIP 800 TJ, he was on Instagram Live taking somebody's gun. And then a day later, we saw people saying RIP to 800 TJ.
RIP folks.
The gun that he took belonged to this man that's sitting in front of us right now, G. Kane.
Although Kane must have realized that this question was going to come up, he clearly struggled answering it before giving one of the most unconvincing condolences in history, while his friends on the couch looked so uncomfortable that you could cut the tension with a knife.
So how did that situation happen, you know, from your perspective, bro, when he took the gun?
Hell yeah, they uncomfortable as hell. Look, folks done put his mask up, put his hood on all the way down.
I ain't even gonna lie. It was, dang.
Look at bro, like, please don't say nothing, bro. Please don't say nothing, cause it was my cop, bro. Cause folks looking like this, like, boy, this shit goofy as hell. DJ, why would you even ask that? He didn't disappear. Folks done turned into a ghost. Bro over here, like, man, here we go with that boy. Here we go again. Bro up here, like, this. Look, he's shaking his head, like, this is stupid as hell.
Along with that, folks, like.
Then in summer 2025, the facade would come crashing down, as the local news would report how G. Kane, real name Tyler Perkins, and another man named Demetrius Shields were arrested and charged with TJ's murder, with the police using videos that Kane himself had posted online immediately before and after the murder to prove that he had been in the same type of vehicle as the one driven by the suspects, while holding the same type of weapon as used by the shooter. And of course, all the videos that Kane had posted in the days, weeks, and months following the murder would show that he had a clear motive, as well as showing him clearly implying that he had been the trigger.
You gave him everything. You gave him motive, you gave him location, you gave him the gun, you gave him all of that, gang. There was no question. This was an easy case for them. I know the prosecutor was like, yeah, I'm finna get up in the ranks off. I'm finna make a good old check off this one.
Man, funnily enough, the police would even use Kane's social media to catch him, as they would see that he was at a hotel in Houston and send the local police to arrest him. Right now, things are not looking good for G. Kane, but if the prosecution's evidence is only based on social media posts, then it's not impossible to imagine how a good lawyer could be able to beat the case, and only time will tell what ultimately happens to him.
Good lawyer from what? He don't have no money. How you gonna pay for a good lawyer with no money? The guys is not paying for your lawyer, bro. You delusional if you think that. Your homies on the block is not paying for your lawyer, bro. I promise you that. I can promise you with everything I got, they not paying for the lawyer, twin. They're not doing that. They're not doing that.